Bobby Fischer plays a 99.9% game, terminating his grandmaster opponent with the Evans Gambit at age 18. The game starts with the Italian e4, e5, warhorse out, skinny donkey out, buff bishop out, skinny bishop out. From here the gambit starts. Bobby pushes b4. His opponent takes with his bishop. Bobby pushes c3, threatening the bishop, and the opponent moves his bishop to a5. From here Bobby attacks the center, playing d4. This is the whole thought behind the Evans Gambit. His opponent takes the pawn, but Bobby doesn't care about that girly pawn, and Bobby offers another pawn when he castles his king instead of taking back. His opponent takes the pawn, and Bobby moves his queen to b3, threatening the f7 square. His opponent moves his queen, protecting the square. That's okay, that's all part of the plan. Bobby can now take the pawn back on c3. He takes back the pawn. His opponent brings out his other skinny donkey. Bobby brings in his warhorse, threatening his queen and the skinny donkey. So the skinny donkey takes the warhorse, and Bobby takes back with his pawn, threatening his second skinny donkey. Now his opponent offers a trade, skinny donkey for a warhorse. Bobby makes that trade, and the opponent captures back with his queen, threatening the a1 rook. So Bobby brings out his bishop to b2, threatening the queen and the g7 pawn. His opponent moves his queen, and Bobby follows up with h4, threatening the queen. His opponent decides to take the pawn on h4, and Bobby brings in his bishop, taking g7 and threatening the rook. You're almost terminated, girly man. His opponent plays g8, threatening the bishop on g7. Bobby couldn't check the king on e1 with his rook, but the time wasn't right before. Now he says the time is right. Bobby plays e1 check. The opponent doesn't take back with his bishop because he knows this will end the game. But the game is already over, girly man. His opponent moves the king to d8, but it's too little and it's too late. Bobby brings in the queen at g3, offering a trade. His opponent must take the trade. If not, it's checkmate in 1, but even with the trade, checkmate in 2. His opponent takes the queen, and Bobby checkmates the girly king. What an amazing game by this legend. Be sure to see our other traps and gambits openings and other great games from Legends. I'll be back.